Yeah, I'm gonna totally. Add to cart.
Say something?
Yeah, I don't like
Say
the
something?
royal blue. Yeah, I don't like
Say
the
something?
royal blue. Yeah, I don't like
Say
the
something?
royal blue. Yeah, I don't like
Say
the royal
something?
blue.
Okay, I'm gonna mute you. 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 I think it's working.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you?
Yeah, because when you said "Are you sure?" I unmuted the video, and it just I kept hearing your voice looping. Are you sure? Are you sure?
Oh, so it's totally working.
Yeah. It's working. Yeah. It's working.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, Mixer.
Do you ever like recheck your email like 50 times when you're doing like when they're like, oh, yeah, what's your email? And you're like, fuck.
Oh yeah.
Or you're like, company, Lazy Goblins. Should I put that? Lazy. Oh, I can write this share off company expense. We're actually talking about it right here.
Sure. It's true.
I mean, right?
I think so. I don't know.
Is Lazy Goblin? Is our company gonna have our words together or separate?
Separate.
So it's gonna be Lazy Goblin. It's gonna be goblins, right? There should be an S in there. Lazy Goblin.
Yeah.
GOBLINS.
LazyCast is a game dev podcast that we talk about our company, our fails, our success, and everything else.
What are you talking about?
I'm doing a description. Okay. YouTube. Gotta put the YouTube link for our video.
Apartment 1153. Apartment 1153.
Where is it again? Your channel.
Shopping. FedEx free.
Everything.
JOHNNYWOODS 312@gmail.com. Ship to Lazy Goblins. That's awesome.
What?
500. Yeah, it says ship to Lazy Goblins.
You can actually write it off use it as a tax write-off.
I'm going to.
Dang.
I'll save the receipt.
Our business isn't technically official though.
We're gonna make it official though. Once this game goes off, I was thinking if we break 10 grand each, we got to make it a real business.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as we, like, I think 1,000 each even, because we could easily pay for another year. You know.
That's true. That's true.
Okay, I just tweeted it. I got the chat open.
The chat is open.
The chat is open. Open in browser. Okay, so far nobody said anything in the chat. Alright. Pull up the Discord, maximize our thing, and we're good to go.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Alright. Hopefully. Happy birthday, princess. Okay. Are you ready?
I think so.
Okay.
Payment. Let's do this payment thing real quick.
Yeah, don't share that. What's your
credit
card?
Will, buddy.
What's your credit card number?
It's a like really hot. They're like, we cannot do anything with your order once you do it. Yeah.
Once you
But
do
then
it,
they don't
you're
let
done.
Yeah, they don't let you like recheck it. So
If I could. Oh. Oh. How is this?
just want to make sure
How
it
do I
comes
do
with
that
those.
again? Oh yeah, like this. Can I like full screen you on here?
Sweet, sweet.
Yeah, that's dope. Cool. I got it set up on my computer where on the right side of my screen it's us, and then on the left is the chat window.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's cool. LazyCast 7,000. Oh, I'll bring up those videos so you can see them for the intros.
Oh yeah. Should we try? We should show everyone too.
I gotta find them. Orders. Okay. Is this one? I gotta give them good feedback because they gave us an extra video. Okay, you ready?
Are we live now?
Yeah, we've been live for a little bit.
Hitting continue on this order. Complete order. The line order is being processed.
Oh, I gotta share my screen. How do I share my screen? Oh, here we go.
Ooh.
Okay, can you see it? We'll see half of
yes. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I can only see half. Cool. Sweet, I got a new chair.
Nice. You want to send me your old one?
You want it? It's I don't know if you like it.
No, I got this $30 one from IKEA, and it's lasted for a bit. So.
Yeah, this one that I have now lasted me shortly, but like right when college started, so it's lasted me the whole time.
Nice.
Alrighty, I'm ready. You can actually if you just click on the screen. If you just click on it again, it should just show you. Like if you click on it.
What?
Let's see if I click. Wait, what happened? I was gonna say if you click on it twice, it normally makes it. So you're gonna show me the thing. Can you just send me the link?
No, it's like in an inbox on my account right now.
Oh god.
On the website. Can you see it? I could stop the whole dual screen right
Yeah,
now.
I could see it.
No.
I can see your screen, yeah.
Nope. Here. Better?
Yeah, I can see it fine.
Okay.
Go ahead. Oh, that's cool.
So there's that one. That's the first one they did. And then here's the second one.
I say I didn't like all the orange shit. Oh, there we go. Oh, hell yeah. Now we're talking. We just gotta add music to it.
They have sound for it.
What? I can't hear anything.
I don't know. But this one's like goes.
Can you send it to me?
Yeah, I'll try to send them to you after the thing.
We're the same.
And then this one has sounds going with it too, like a whoosh.
Fuck all that.
You don't
I
like
mean,
this
they
one?
did more. So the thing is, I could tell they did more with this one, and the other one took more time, so they didn't do as much. Like, there's certain parts I like about it. Like, I like the ending, how it kind of rolls us into it.
Yeah.
But I like the other one, just because the other one, this looks too, I don't know, too cheeseball. I don't know. Too cookie cutter. Like,
Yeah.
hey, we already have a template, and we just put these people's name in it. Whereas the other one looks like, okay, we took some time, we did a fucking fire effect, and we bring in lazy goblins.
Yeah, I do like this one. The only thing is you could kind of tell it's a template too because it's circle.
Oh yeah, but that's fine. Like no one, But it also kind of looks like we're breaking through, like almost,
Yeah.
Like.
I mean, I could see us using like this one for specific videos and then the other one for other videos.
Yeah. Like that could be like that one could be like the more you know, but like we're just doing some thinking.
And then the other one's like in your face.
We're learning games, motherfucker.
Okay, let's bring those back.
I'm pretty much ready.
Stop sharing. Okay, camera. Cool. Okay. Oh yeah. Maximize this. Are you recording? Just in case.
No, shit. How many? Do we still have only 141 subscribers?
142 now, I think. We got at least one more. While I was away, I saw it.
So much work trying to subscribe.
I don't know. As long as we just keep putting
Oh
stuff
shit,
out
we're at 143.
What? Nice too. I think as long as we just keep putting stuff out there, then we'll be good. We just gotta.
How many do we have to have to make money?
A lot. Not even close. Not even close.
All right.
We haven't even dented it.
We haven't dented. So wait. So did they give you the template with the fire and stuff? Did they give it to where you can add a new like Lazy Goblin's logo if we get
no. It's just but I mean for now until we get a new one.
Yeah. Because I know we're working on that.
Yeah.
Crap.
But it was only $15, so whatever.
Yeah. Whatever. Dude, I'm so excited. I'm getting a chair.
Nice.
This thing is basically now I just sit on the plastic.
That's the best.
Hold on 1 second. It's updating real quick.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I've been putting it off.
We gotta get you to record.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
It's like, why are we waiting again?
I don't know. What are we doing? I should have got water.
Should have. Oh, I got you a present.
What? It's a lightsaber?
No. I saw this.
Tattoos?
No. I saw this in the general market. I'll show you once we start the podcast.
How's my teeth look? Actually, I was thinking about getting a little tripod for this, so I can actually kind of have it in a different spot.
That could be cool.
Underneath, when you look at yours, because I'm sure you haven't taken it out of the box yet, there's actually a spot for it. A little tripod that you can order.
Oh, cool.
Watch.
Is your thing
Lanch
ready?
party.
Is your thing ready?
It's, yeah, I just had to do an update. I have been putting it off. Oh man, I gotta do the toes and the skeleton like shit. So I'm doing. I was so excited. I thought I had it.
Test.
I said launch, mother. Oh, hey, it came up right when I said that.
That's funny.
I think it knows. All right. Am I streaming or just recording?
Just recording. I'm already streaming, so that'd be counterproductive.
Starting the recording now.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I saw this at the market. It was sitting just on a shelf. I don't know. Oh, don't touch the lens. Ew. But I saw this and I totally thought of you, so I bought it for you and I just gotta send it to you.
Aw. Sorry I'm late. I didn't want to come. I'm gonna take that to work, I think. I'll have it in the car so that way every time I come carry it. I just go like, sorry guys, sorry about that. Sorry, was it noticeable? Could you guys tell?
Could you tell?
You see my face? You see how my face is? I don't give. Anyways,
What's up, everybody? This
Hey,
is
what's up, everybody?
LazyCast 7000.
This is LazyCast. What?
We're 5 years into the future now. Johnny said this was number 7,000. So
yeah. So we don't know which one it is.
Past you guys, Wacky Duels, it did okay. It did all right. You made about 10 grand each, not 90K each, but
$5 billion.
The next game, though, that's the one to kick it off. So,
and that one's almost done because we're 5 years in the future.
Yeah, that one is done. That's how we know it's profitable.
Oh, okay.
We're already like 20 games out.
Yeah, sounds about right. Whoa, my gosh! See, I figured 7,000 because this way, no matter what, we can go back. So we could actually say, I can't remember, 5,000. We forget. We have other options.
Perfect.
So what's going on, buddy? How's it going? How's everyone else doing? Happy Friday.
Yeah.
It is Friday. It's actually Friday.
We're live streaming and recording. We're live. We have everything set up and tested, so it should be good. Yeah, and then Johnny's recording just in case.
Right, because apparently double redundancies is us now.
Yeah.
Because we did a video last week that was
it was perfect.
Excellent. And it's funny, every time we do like the perfect video,
we're like, oh, sounds podcast we've done.
Yeah, and we're like, that'll probably get us 10,000 subscribers right there. Nope. So, but we have got 2 new ones. Thanks for joining. Hello, how are you?
Yep.
Whoever you might be. We appreciate it. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us on this nice Friday evening.
Yep. So, introductions.
We're just making games. That's all we're doing.
Yeah. Just
introductions.
You
go first.
Yes. I'm Cody. I am the programmer for Lazy Goblins, as well as the social media person poster guy thing.
Yeah. Oh, but you do all the poses for it? Like you're
the
poster boy?
Yeah, like I post stuff on Twitter.
You're like, hey, Lazy Goblin. Hey. Goblin. You gonna do that dance for us?
The Goblin dance.
So, wait, can you also be our accountant for like tax season?
No.
We don't have one of those?
No.
All right.
Don't even mention tax season. I'm not looking forward to that.
Round down the corner, buddy. I'm glad I just got a chair to write off.
I mean, I have my MacBook to write off, so that's cool.
That's good. That'll help.
I've actually taken track of every like plugin I've gotten for Unity and stuff that I've used for a job. So.
Okay, good.
I don't know what it does to help. Does it just mean that on that money I don't have to pay taxes on it because I use it for business? Or?
Something like that.
We're not professionals.
don't take our advice. If you have any questions about accounting, work, business, please come to me. My name is Johnny, and I'll answer all your needs.
$1,000 an hour.
Yeah, a second. No. Yeah, so it's basically, I don't know the ins and outs. I'm not an accountant at all. But I think it's more like, you don't have to pay taxes on it. It gives you like a credit, like once you get so much money in your business, like a credit kind of.
Okay. Well, cool. Either way, it's helpful. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, it's helpful. So. Yeah, it's very helpful versus going in there and being like, hi, I have my own business. I have nothing to write up. So they go, oh, so you didn't make any money this year. Thanks, because we took it off.
Yep.
So, yeah, you definitely want something to have to that. And
if you're
I'm sure
a freelancer,
right now,
try to save 30% of each pay you get.
Right.
That's what I've been trying to do. It's still hard because you still got like bills and emergencies that happen. Stuff, but now I've been
you're like, ooh, I got all this money.
Yeah.
But now you've been what?
Now I've been trying to account for that. So say I would normally charge like $500 for something, or like that's how much I think I'm like should be paid is $500. I add 30% to that now and charge that amount, so I get that $500 for me, type of thing. You know? Because if
well,
I
you know,
charge,
that's not how it works.
you know what? It should be. Okay.
It should be, but it's 30% out what you totally make.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Because so you got to subtract the total 30%. So adding the 30% is nice because that helps. But so you have, if you say, okay, I'm going to get 1,000, I want 30% more of 1,000. Now you have to pay 1,000. So you get paid 1,300 or $1,030. Yeah, I think something like that. What is 30%? I think that's.
I don't know. Something.
So then you get $1,030. You have to pay. You have to set aside 30% of that.
Yeah. But it just helps because, like, if you put your thing at 500 and you're expecting to get 500, technically you don't get all that 500 because of the amount you have to take out. So if you charge a little bit more, you have a little bit more wiggle room, I guess. But
I'm just saying, I don't want people to come to the channel and be like, "Oh, I heard from Lazy Goblins, if you just put 30%,
you didn't hear anything.
You don't have to pay all that extra money."
You didn't hear anything.
No, you have to pay it on your overall gross of what you make. Yeah, and So, by the way, my name is Johnny.
Our accountant.
I'm accounting the money that we don't make, so it's really easy. Actually, it's a sweet gig. Getting paid nothing, and then we have nothing to count, so it's actually pretty nice.
Win-win.
Every day I'm like, all right, here we go. No. And then sometimes Cody will be like, can you crunch the numbers again? Yeah, it's still nothing in the bank.
It's like, oh, there's what? Oh, no.
Oh, interest on 0% is 0%. So, yeah, I'm actually doing all the art for the game and trying to design the level. I'm basically designing the game. I'm doing the basically creative director in the sense like I've came up with the idea, the concept, designing all the parts and pieces that we need for it, and then Cody and I are working together to make it a complete gaming experience. Because that's one thing that we do a lot differently, I think, than a lot of places, is even though he's the programmer, we work together. And we make stuff together, and we say, oh, that's cool if it does this or that, or, he's not like, okay, do the levels, I programmed it. So, which a lot of studios mostly do. Some of our, fellow people are doing it. Just because we don't have a big team, we don't have a lot of people to test off of, so that's what we test off each other.
Yes.
And then he'll do something, and I'll be like, that's awful. So I'm like,
that's just atrocious. Sorry, I forgot
and
to
then
put this in
I'll
the
do
Discord.
something, and he'll get mad at me, like, what are you doing? Why did you try? Oh, this is my favorite. So one thing you'll know as a designer, sometimes you have to get into the code, because when you're into the code, you have to like tell your stuff to talk to your stuff. So I'll go in there and put what I'm supposed to put in for my stuff to work, and it really makes him mad because he'll be like, "What did you do? Everything's broken."
Yeah.
And my question to him, a programmer, why is only like 2 new lines of code entire program? What did you do wrong?
Because you screwed it up.
Sure. Like it wasn't messed up. That's the funny thing too. I program a little bit too. My code like never has errors, but then like when you're playing on your side, it always has something pop up, and you always tell me, don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
The more you program, the more errors you're gonna get. It's just inevitable. Okay.
Yeah,
it happens.
Just don't worry about it.
If you put 2 lines.
Yeah. So, as you guys noticed too, probably Cody's camera is a little fuzzy, but
that'll
be
fixed
really crisp
in the next one.
Oh, it will be?
Hopefully.
You're gonna fix it next one?
Hopefully.
Oh, it's a little bit better now. Actually, I can see a little bit better. Why is it gonna be fixed? What happened?
Somebody's. I'm getting a new camera.
Yeah, I sent you a new camera, and he's like, I got it today, and I'm like, oh, no.
Thing is, I just got it, and I didn't want to take the time because then I'm gonna use it as an excuse to clean off my desk and kind of reorganize things a bit. So.
Right. Yeah, just get a can of air and
what I want to do is, depending on how the camera is, I might be able to like jerry rig my own tripod and be able to do it like at an angle, so I could do like kind of like devlog style videos. You know how they have like they just record themselves working on the computer and stuff.
Right. Just make sure there's no bats in the cave.
Oh,
Just angled right up.
I'm
working. Yeah. Oh God.
This is the weirdest podcast we've done.
Yeah, this is the one that's gonna work, and we're gonna be like, man, I wish that one didn't work. I wish the sound was broken. Nope, it works.
Someone took our bad accounting advice. Don't do it, by the way. Don't listen to us on any of that.
Yeah. Except me. No. Don't listen. Just take our advice as, like if you're talking, like around a water cooler.
Just listen to us with on the game dev stuff, because we kind of know about that.
Yeah, we totally know about that. We've made.
We just talk about our experiences. You can take them as you will.
Yeah, that's really about us. It's really about our stuff. I mean, if you guys ask questions in the chat, then we would gladly pause what we're doing if we want to answer that question. So, which we're pretty good about. I think we've answered most questions.
Yeah, but this last week, we...
Oh, yeah, we're going to get into what we did?
Okay.
Yeah. You go first.
This last week, I was on honeymoon, Monday through Wednesday. Aww. I know. It was so fun. Oh, my God. It was great. We went to Disneyland.
This would be a great place if you were, like, if this wasn't live and you're inserting a video, you could do the one with your... Oh, look at my... Oh, are these tattoos with a lightsaber? It's so weird. How did that get there?
Yeah, so we went to Disneyland. We stayed at the Disneyland Hotel, which was awesome, aside from the fact that they have people stationed around there to try to sell you timeshares.
What do you get for free, though? I love timeshares.
Oh my gosh. If you go to a tour, you get 4 free fast passes and 2 $50 gift cards.
Did you go?
No. The tour is like an hour and a half.
Wait. Question, though.
Why would I do that?
Did you buy a fast pass?
Yep. No, we had the max pass, so...
Of course.
The max pass is like $30. It's like 15 per person, so $30 total. So that, I think, is better than going and spending an hour or an hour and a half trying to be sold something. And then when I say no, spending another hour trying to keep telling them no when they're trying to pitch me, oh, apply for this credit card. You could do this. You could do this. What about this?
Yeah. What about it? Story time, I'll tell you. So, Katie and I went to Las Vegas for my birthday one year, my 30th. I've never been to Vegas. I know a lot about Vegas from what I've seen on TV and particular movies that I've watched about a family going there on vacation. And so I know they give you free stuff. Like, they're always comping. I worked at a casino for a while, and I know they're always giving, like, we get free drinks or whatever if you do comp stuff. So I was like, Vegas is bigger than the casino I worked at. I worked at just a regular casino. This is like Vegas, baby. So we go to Vegas, and we're going to check into the hotel. And Katie is like going straight to the check-in, and I get approached. This person's like, "Hey, would you be interested in getting some free tickets and some like money?" And I was like, "Oh, that sounds great." And I was like, "Really? What do you gotta do?" And he's like, "Oh, there's this, because I'm thinking I'm getting it for free."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, it's you have to do this timeshare thing." And so I was like, "Oh, it's a timeshare. Oh, so you just go, you just check the thing out, you get the tickets. Okay, cool." So next thing I know, I'm getting us roped into it. Katie comes and she's like, where did Johnny go? She sees me, she's like, oh, no. And it's too late. I'm like, Abe, no, we're doing this. It's going to be great. She's like, no. So we check into our hotel. We go downstairs. We get on the bus. The bus takes us to the place. They're talking to us about getting timeshares, and they're showing us the property, and they're walking us around. So the interesting thing about the timeshares, though, so they walk us around. They show us all the stuff. They start off at, like, some ridiculous number. Look, let me tell you, this is a great deal, all right? You love Vegas? You've been to Vegas all the time. You come every year, right? Well, you don't have to just go to Vegas, right? Because you can sell this stuff and then you can go over here and stay in Miami for a while. If you like Miami, yeah, that's great. You can go there. You're like, oh, that's so cool. All right, $20,000. What? Like right now? Like forever? Yeah, like every year it's like 20 grand. No, I'm good. So then we're like, so we do that. We keep saying no, and they take you to different stages. Like, all right, you said no, come on. So this takes about 4 hours, 5 hours.
We'll work with you.
Yeah, like, all right, come on. I'm like, oh, cool, we're gonna have to. Dude, that wasn't so bad. Hey. So hey, my name's Jerry, and typically we don't do these kind of deals. Right?
Typically.
But for you guys seem like a sweet couple. You seem nice. You're new to Vegas. We want to help you out. We want you to come to Vegas all the time. So for 1 whole week, you come here. Just give us like $15,000. You got it. And you're like, what? No, I can't afford $15,000. Fine. So you go down. So anyways, we finally get to the very end. Now we're like in a basement, and I'm like, how did we go from like showroom floor?
They're about to like
TVs?
Kill you.
Yeah, and like there's one door that's kind of edged open. It says exit above it. I'm like, this doesn't seem safe. And like now the table went from like nice tables and nice chairs to 2 plastic chairs and a plastic table with someone sitting on the opposite side. I'm like, okay, something's about to go down. I'm like, is this where you get your tickets? Like, are they mad at because we said no? And I told Kitty, she kept getting mad at me. I was like, well, what if you act like you're not interested? You're like, no, I just want to go. Maybe they don't give you your stuff. So she's like, no, they give you your stuff. So anyways, we go down to this thing, and this lady's sitting there, and she's really nice. And she's like, hi. So you guys have been through all that stuff. You don't want to do the timeshare. I totally get it. It doesn't make any sense. Hold on. Hello? What's that? What? Are you kidding me? What deal we're giving out? This is ridiculous. Let me just see if they want it. All right, guys. All right, we typically don't do this. This is crazy. I'm telling you, it's crazy. For 2 weekends a year, you can't come on blackout dates, which is every weekend. But for only $750, that can all be yours. And all of a sudden, I'm like, wait, what? That's a super good deal. $750. I have that right now. We could just do this, and then we come to Vegas whenever we want. And so I'm like, all right. Can I please have a minute to speak to my wife here and just go over the thing? It's just, she's like, of course. And so she steps aside. And I'm like, Katie. I'm like, oh my God. Like, babe, this is a great deal. And Katie's like, no, we're not doing this. I can't believe you. I'm like, I'm just pretending. I'm acting like I want it because I want the free tickets. Long story long. Tell the lady come back. I was like, no, we're not interested. All right, I understand. She gives us the stuff. They give us the tickets. And I get all that stuff. We leave. So we get to the end of the trip. I wanted to go see because the ticket got were jousting and the food, medieval times.
Oh, cool.
So I was like, I really want to go see medieval times, right?
Yeah.
That was one of the main reasons why I went there. So we ran out of money. But guess what? Because we went to a timeshare thing, we had free tickets for medieval times with really good seats and great food. So we got to go for free. So bingo, bango, I still win.
Nice.
So, yeah.
5 hours for that. Good job.
That was like 6. Kiddo's that. I'm like, well, what else are we gonna? We're not big gamblers. We like gambling, but we're not huge. Mostly it's just sightseeing. So, anyways, so bottom line, you get free stuff, so do the timeshare. Anyways,
just make sure you say no.
Yeah, you gotta say no a lot.
But yeah,
you'll wake up and be like, "What did I do?" So yeah, tell us about your experience.
But yeah, so the first day, we go on like a couple of the like normal rides. Like I think we went on Pirates of the Caribbean.
Love that. That's great.
We went on Star Tours, which was cool because they had the one we went on. Like I didn't notice, but when we went on it, it was all like catered towards like the new movies that just came out, right? So we were like, oh, this is cool because they had the whole like you're flying with the Millennium Falcon when they're flying when they first get it, and I forget what it's called, the one before this one, before the, yeah. Anyways,
the movie, what?
When Rey and
Force
Finn,
Awakens.
Yeah, that one. The Force Awakens.
Oh, yeah.
You're flying
Okay.
when they first get the Falcon and they're flying away from everything. So you go
Uh,
through that and you're following them. We're like, oh, this is awesome. And then you come in on the most recent one when they're all like shacked up in the base and they have all those walkers in a row and they got the battering ram that's about to open the door. You come in
right.
and you shoot one of the walkers and destroy it, and then Poe comes on and is like, "Oh, great job! You guys can get out of here now." And then we fly off, and we're like, "Oh, that's cool."
Thanks, Poe.
Yeah, but we didn't know that that like every time you go on, it's a different thing. We thought they just
What?
we thought they just made it towards like, oh, the new movies we're gonna make it towards that. But the second time we went on, we were like flying over Kashyyyk and stuff with all the Wookiees and
It's Kashyyyk.
Kashyyyk. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was super cool.
So when you say you did Star Tours, you mean you went Star Wars? Is that?
We did that, but Star Tours is like its own. It's been like in
Right.
Disneyland already, its own ride. But yeah, we went to Galaxy's Edge, I think it's called Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. We went there that night, and the first thing we did was we built her a droid. So what we were going to initially do to save money is she was going to build a droid, I was going to build a lightsaber, and that was going to be that. She went
So
and, yeah, so for building a droid, you could pick a BB-8 or an R2 unit. She chose the BB unit, and there's a conveyor belt that has all the parts, and you have like this crate that shows what parts you need. So she's like trying to decide, and I'm just there like freaking out. I'm like, this is cool. I might want to do this. So she picked her parts, and then there's a station, and you go and you put the stuff on the station. They come by, they take the crate from you. There's all these instructions on the counter, and then they have like this screwdriver just hanging there that you'll take, and you'll like screw some screws and stuff. And she puts it all together, and I'm like, okay, this is really cool. And I'm filming it too. I might put it on our channel if people are interested. But I'm
cool.
filming her making it and everything. And then they come by and they're like, okay, are you guys ready? And we're like, she's like, yeah, we're ready. And then they do like a droid inspection. They're all inspecting it, make sure it's all good and stuff. And then they're like, all right, it's time to activate it. And they put it in this little like cube that's right by your station. And then they push a button under the counter, and there's a big old button, like a red button that lights up. And they're like, all right, hit the button to activate it. So you hit it, and it's like going through all these steps, making all these cool noises and everything. And the droid's all starting to move and talk and everything. And I'm like,
that's so cool.
Oh my gosh, this is awesome. And I told her afterwards, I was like, okay, honey, I might have to do this too. And then the lightsaber, for making the lightsaber, was really cool. When we first went up to it, because we weren't quite sure where it was, but we saw like there was this area with people there, and we're like, okay, this is probably it. So we went up to the counter, and I was like, all right. I was like, yeah, we're looking to build a lightsaber. Do we do that here? And the lady looks at me and she's like, do you mean scrap metal? I was like, no, we're looking to build a lightsaber. Do we do that here? And she's like, do you mean scrap metal? Savvy doesn't like the word lightsaber. And I was like, yeah, scrap metal, totally scrap metal. So we did that, but you need a reservation for that. But it's not like always booked up. It's just like they have a bunch of times laid out because it's only a certain amount of people, because it's a whole like experience, like the wand experience at Universal Harry Potter World. It's kind of like that, but I think this blows that out of the water. But
right,
because everybody's a part of it, it's not just like the one person. But that was super cool.
Because Katie and I were thinking about going at Christmas, and we found that all the reservations booked. So we were like, oh well, we can't go there because everything from December on is like booked.
Really?
So yeah, everything. It's all nexted out.
like building a lightsaber, all that stuff.
Yeah, building a lightsaber,
That's crazy.
everything.
Well, that's
So-
probably because you guys are looking at Orlando. This is just like the basic Disneyland.
Yeah, but the basic Disney World, build a lightsaber there at their Star Wars Galaxy Edge, was booked up.
Yeah, because that's Disney World. Like, if that's where like everybody that's outside of California is like,
Goes.
yeah, they're like, if we're gonna go to Disney World.
They actually say on the thing, they say, because surprisingly, December, like the month of December, is like their busiest time of year. Actually,
Yeah,
had no idea.
yeah.
So, anyways, are you gonna show us the BB-8 unit or Direct 2 unit?
I could go get
I mean,
it.
yeah. After all this talk, we have to see it, right? Like,
Yeah,
right, guys, come on! Woo,
But I gotta
let's
finish the lightsaber.
Oh
It's
yeah, yeah.
The lightsaber.
Yeah.
So, you pick out your. They have a mat and it has 4 different designs, and when you go up there, you pick out your design. I chose the Sith one, the power one, of course.
Wait, so they only have 4? Like they have 4 on the mat that you can choose from?
Yeah, 4 on the mat that you can choose
Oh,
from.
okay.
And
What
then,
kind were there?
I can't remember them all. Let me see.
There was supposed to be like one that's like
Saber.
Kitty knows them all. Like I know there's like one like Old Republic type that looks more like the classic Jedi.
Salvi's Workshop. There we go.
And there's one that's like not elemental.
Yeah,
but
so
like,
there's Peace and Justice, which
Right.
is from Fallen Jedi Temples, the Republic era designs. Power and Control, which is what I picked. Originally forged by Darkside Warriors. This style features rumored remnants from the Sith homeworld and abandoned temples. There's Element Nature, which is what Ashley chose. And then there's Protection and Defense. But each
That's so
one
cool.
has 1 hilt, 4 sleeves, you can pick 2, 2 emitters, you pick 1, 2 pommel caps, you pick 1, and 2 sets of activation plates and switches, you pick 1 from that as well.
all right, so tell us more about you building yours. So you picked the power.
I picked the power.
Sick, yeah.
We go in there. It's like this whole experience. You're all around like a table, and each person has their own section. The main person talks for a bit, talks about like where they got the stuff from, how people see this place as junk. They're trying to hide it, but they know their history, all that stuff. And then they come out with the kyber crystals, which is like in this canister, and they're all lit up in the canister, and it's super cool. And they go around, and everybody chooses one, and then you put it on a little plate. And then they come around, and first they give you a button when you pick your style, so they can know like what set to put in front of you. And so after the first speech, they put the set in front of you, and you have somebody with you that's there kind of explaining what to do. And you're like, it's so cool because you start off with like nothing, and then you're like legit, it's like snap into place. So you like, move everything together, screw everything on. And then you put the crystal in the middle, and it lights up. And then once you're done, the person will come by just like the droid place, do an inspection, like hit it a bit. They'll like put up to their ear, flip the switch, makes a noise. They're like, all right, good. And then they put it like right in front of you in this like little stand. And then it was funny because the person next to me, I think, was a kid, and he was like conflicted on what to pick because he was like on the colors, because he was like, I want red, but I know that's for bad guys. And the guy came up to him, and he was like, generally, red is for the Sith, and the other colors are for the Jedi. But there are a lot of Jedi that have done bad things, and a lot of Sith that have done good things. And like, I totally geeked out, and I was like, yes, somebody knows what they're talking about. But it was super cool. And then at the end, they put it in, and then everybody activates it and like hold it up, and then Yoda comes on and says some words. And then afterwards, they give you like the sheath and everything. But I'll get the lightsaber real quick.
Oh, of course, that he gets right away. This is awesome. I'm like geeking out a little bit. Like this is so
Yeah,
cool.
like this is the sheath they give you.
I also heard that you can actually buy different kinds of sheaths, like a carrying case.
You might be able to. I didn't see any. There were some for the Legacy. You could get like Legacy lightsabers, like from
Okay.
the actual characters. But those you can't
Right.
change the colors.
Oh, right.
But yeah,
Whoa.
super cool.
Dang.
So of course I had to go with the Sith.
What?
Yeah, it's super cool.
Wow. Dude, that's so cool. That's so cool.
Here we go.
That's
But
awesome.
yeah, Ashley got purple. She went with violet.
Nice.
Yeah. But
So did they have purple option, or did she have to buy it?
no, they had that as an option. So the options they have, the 4 options they have are the red, green, blue, and violet. And then in the shop, like there's a shop right next to it with like all these artifacts, like they had holocrons and all that stuff, which I really wanted to look more into, but I was like, no, because I'll just end up spending all my money. But you could buy yellow and white there. And then the cool thing I found out was that if you buy red kyber crystals in the sealed packs, you have a chance at getting a black one. But it's like a 1 in 50 chance. And I was watching a YouTube video on somebody that got one. And they were like, okay, before we go any further, if you don't want to ruin like any magic or anything about Star Wars Land, and you want to keep the mystery alive for yourself, stop watching. And I paused it, and I was like, I really want to see like what it looks like when you put it in the lightsaber and everything. But at the same time, like I want to experience it. Like I want to try to find this crystal every time I go there or something, or like I want to be the one that puts it in and sees it for myself for the first time. So I didn't watch it. But I also am wondering, because I was thinking about it, when you put the crystal in, a light lights up, like it identifies the crystal. So I'm wondering if there's a way, like, you can open it up and tinker with it. But I'm scared to do that. Because I don't want to mess anything up.
Oh, man.
But it was super
wait.
cool. It was super cool. And then the second day we were there, I was like, the stormtroopers were all interacting with everybody. And I was like, man, I really want them to interact with me. Because they were asking people, like, where's your ID? And I was like, I just want to, like, point to my tattoo and be like, this is ID enough. And
right.
So the second night, we got the Han Solo and Leia shirts that her says, I love you, and mine says, I know. And we're walking down, and Kylo Ren's coming by with 2 troopers, and I just look at him, and I just give him a nod. And he just, like, he lifts his fingers up and goes, wait. And I'm like, oh, shit. And I look at him. I stop, and I look at him, and he looks at me, and he comes over to me, and he's like, where does your allegiance lie? And he points to my shirt, and I'm like, of course, I have to be wearing a fucking Han Solo shirt today. And
You should have said, with your dad.
he wants a hug. But I pointed to my tattoo, and I was like, right here. And then the troopers, they would look at me, and they would just like point to my shirt again, and I'd point to my tattoo, and they'd point harder. And then they saw Ashley's shirt, and they were like, his allegiance lies elsewhere or something like that. And then they walked off. I was like, oh, that's hecka cool.
That's awesome.
But they have those for sale too.
I've heard that they're really good about like interacting.
They are.
That's all character.
I was telling Ashley, I was like, I would totally like do this as a job, just be a stormtrooper and go around interacting with people. It would be so much fun. And then I told her, I was
Right.
like, but people would always constantly probably say, aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper? But it was cool. I also saw Chewbacca just walking in the market.
Wait, how tall do stormtroopers have to be? Is there a certain height?
Well,
Is there
don't you
one? I
remember
think.
when Luke dressed up as a stormtrooper?
Yeah, and they said, "Aren't you a little short to be a
Yeah.
stormtrooper?" Yeah, I remember that. But I can't. How tall are you?
I'm like 5'5".
No, you're not. Shut up.
Yeah, 5'5", 5'6".
You're so short. Cause I'm 5'10".
You're so
What
tall.
was it?
Freak. No, but it's cool because every time you go to like a shop or something, they ask you to transfer credits and stuff like that. They're like,
Right.
majority of the people stay in character and, you know, try to interact in character. And then what else happened? There's something else. Oh, I tried to ask if they had Pazak cards, but nobody knew what I was talking about except for one person. And he was like, no, we don't have those. Those are kind of old Republic. Nobody really plays that anymore. I was like, okay, that makes sense. And he's like, but we have Sabak cards you can buy in the market. And I was like, oh, cool, sweet. So I got a set of those. I also got a hollow chess board. It comes with the characters. It's like all wooden, and then it doubles as checkers. I was debating on buying it because it's $50, but I was like, if it's like legit, not just for show, and like it has instructions for the game and you could play it, then I'm totally gonna buy it. And I looked up online and it said that it's actually the game and it comes with like instructions for it, so I went and bought that. Yeah, it was really cool. The only thing that was a bit disappointing was the ride, the Millennium Falcon ride.
Oh, you went on it?
Yeah, like it was cool. I think that like it could have been way better, but like walking in there and everything, it was cool to see like the inside of the Falcon and all that stuff was cool. And then the only thing is that it's like a group interactive experience thing. So there's 2 pilots, 2 gunners, and 1 engineer. And my uncle went previously, and he told me that there was like, you know, sections like gunners and stuff. And when he said that, I was thinking to myself, I was like, oh, do I actually get to be like on the turret and like shoot at stuff? Because that'd be so freaking cool. But no, it's you're in the cockpit. 2 people sit at the pilot seat, and then the 2 behind it, and then the 1 person off to the side. And I was like, okay, this isn't too bad.
Right.
But when we went, the people behind us requested to be the pilots, which is the like spot you want to get. So when you go, like request you want to be a pilot, but they had a kid with them, so we were like, okay, that's fine. You know, let the kid do it. That's cool. But for you, if there's a kid, just say no. We want to do it.
Right.
Yeah, but
I'll be like, I could be short too if it just takes me short to be a kid.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'm a kid on the inside, man.
Yeah, but it was cool sitting in the cockpit and everything. But it kind of like took away from the whole ride. The coolest part was they had you fire missiles, and basically what you gotta do is hit the buttons that light up as a gunner. But for the most part, you're just holding a button. I found that out. Like at first, I was like, we were thinking you had to tap it, but you had to hold it down, and it worked perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But they had a part where you shoot missiles, and a big old button lights up, and I was like, "Oh, this is sweet!" And I hit it, and then the missiles actually, like, you hear the noise, like, and they go out and they blow some like shipment container up that the engineer has to grab. But like the person behind Ashley was taking it so fucking seriously. She kept like tapping on Ashley's chair and like talking in her ear, like telling her what to do. And like I was telling her, I was like, "Hun, you could just hold the button down and just enjoy and watch the ride, and it's perfectly fine because it still works." But the lady behind her was like, "Oh, keep tapping the button, we're gonna die." But you're not gonna die.
Okay.
It's like, I don't know. It's not that serious, lady. Just let us enjoy it. So Ashley, like, the experience was kind of ruined for her because of that.
Yeah.
And then I was
Yeah.
pissed off because that was happening. So if you guys are going on anybody out there, don't ruin it for anybody else. Don't take it too seriously. Just have fun and enjoy it.
Right.
But other than that, it was pretty cool. Could have been a lot better, especially if they had turrets. That could have been cool. But it's worth going on once. I think it would be a lot better if like the four of us went, because then we'd be like our own group, and we'd just have one person off in the whatever, and we could just like alternate between each position.
Well, if we ever get the pass, they have year-round passes that we were thinking about sometime doing, but we don't go enough. Like, we don't have enough time to go all the time.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
If this channel gets big enough, then we can go more often.
We'll record the whole thing. No.
Yeah, exactly.
But
I actually have a whole bunch of Star Wars Legos that I'm planning on recording for our channel. I was like, it'd just be fun.
Yeah,
just build them out with you guys. But man, we want to go so bad.
It
so
was
bad. So
really
trying
cool.
To go soon.
The way it's laid out, you know,
I'm surprised. I was gonna say, because you're saying you spent like the whole time there, and I know when we went to Universal together, like we didn't. I mean, we walked around a little bit. So
yeah, I mean, we did like all the rides we wanted to do, like in Disneyland in California, like the Cars ride, because we heard everybody talking about that, and then Space Mountain was all decked out in Star Wars 2, which was awesome, especially the first time we went, because we got an early morning pass with the hotel, so we got to go on an hour early, and it was funny because we were on there, and I was like already super stoked. I was like, oh cool, this is all decked out in Star Wars and everything. And then right when you go up, like the first like initial thing, like it's just like all like a bunch of stars around you, and the Star Wars music hits. And the guy behind me was just like, yeah, woo, yeah. And I was like, yeah. And I gave him a high five and everything, and he was pumped. He was like, yeah, somebody else is finally excited for this too. So that was super cool.
That's awesome.
Like the Hyperspace Mountain and the Star Tours, I think was a better like ride and experience than we had with the Millennium Falcon one.
Yeah.
But that was super cool. And then we did Star Tours a couple times. We did the Indiana Jones Jungle Cruise.
So
your dad wasn't there.
No, he's not. But is the Star Wars so big that you can actually just end up staying there to experience the whole thing?
Yeah, like you know how Harry Potter World, it was like one strip.
Yeah,
so it kind of felt like you experienced it all within one go.
Right.
The Galaxy's Edge is more like circular. So like when we went there, we did the droid, and then we signed up for registration on the lightsaber, and then like every time we would like turn, we're like, oh shoot, what's that area? Oh man, what's over here? Oh, this is a shop? Like we could go inside here? So it was super cool. And then they have a Disney app on your phone that you can get that kind of hooks up with Star Wars, and you can accept like quests and jobs and go around, and like somebody will be like, oh, I need to find a new glider. Can you scan some crates to try to find one? So there'll be like crates, and you can go up to it, and it'll kind of like a QR code on the crate, and you use your phone to scan it, and then sometimes it'll be like access denied, and you'll have to do like a little puzzle to get inside of it and then get it. So that was really cool. Wow. And then you could go around and hack into panels for either the Resistance or the First Order, which was cool. So like I could imagine like us just spending a whole day there just doing all that stuff, because
do you get stuff for completing missions?
I don't know, that's the thing. Like you get credits on the app, but I don't know if like you could use those credits towards something, or like if you complete enough things, like it says like, oh, go to this place and redeem something. So like I don't know.
That's cool, man.
I'll try it.
That's cool.
But it was definitely fun just doing it.
We gotta see the droid.
Oh yeah, I'll go get that.
Oh yeah, we can't wait. We're trying. Kitty and I go. Her birthday is May, So we're thinking about trying to go for like a Valentine's Day, early Valentine's Day, like February, so and then May, like for her birthday kind of thing. So we're looking forward to it. It's gonna be so much fun.
Oh, it is. It is.
We have to do everything. We're expecting to spend a lot of money. We're gonna, because we're gonna go. We're gonna do everything we want to do.
Go there.
Oh my god!
Go there expecting to spend a lot of money, and go there with like an extra case just empty, so you can put everything in it.
I know. I really just want to drive so we can load our car up with everything.
Yeah, like I said, when we came back, we couldn't even take the dog's kennel from her mom's house because our car was too packed. But I think
it's such a long drive from here to Florida. That's the only thing. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Oh, that's cool. Did you guys get a personality chip for it?
No, personality chips weren't that cool. Like, it's not really worth it.
Oh, okay. Because they're like $25-$30, right?
Yeah.
Dude, that's so cool.
You can move the head left and right, and then this button's for like if you get like rocket accessories for it, they'll light up.
Ah, that's so cool.
The dogs don't like it. Speaking of the dogs, they're still outside. That's crazy.
So I've also heard that like if they're around other units, they'll talk to them. So that's kinda cool.
We didn't know that first, and hers was just in the little box they give you. And we were near this station with it was just a bunch of droids just kind of behind a gate, and the droid in the gate started talking, and then hers started talking. And then people were like, yeah, they'll interact with like other droids that people get, and then they'll interact, around the park as well. And we're like, oh, that's cool. And on the way home, we had them both on, and they were just like talking to each other in the back.
That's so awesome, dude.
Yeah, it was funny. Let me go check on the animals real quick, and then I'll get the holo chest set. Show that.
Oh, okay. Cool. So yeah, this is what we've been doing all this week. So yeah, actually, I haven't done as much as I wanted to this week. I had to put in some extra time at work, which really sucked. I mean, in the long run, I was doing some good things at work to help people out, to get things done, but I still was like, man. And so I was so tired, I would just come home and eat dinner and pass out. And then this weekend, I'm actually starting to play some D&D with the family that we always play together. We have a big group of family members that play together. We try to get together like once a month, so we're playing. And then we're doing like this fall fest day. So basically, Monday I was my only day on my days off to really work on it. So I'm trying to get back into it this week. So I'm working on the skelly that you guys saw when I did the video live stream. Got the legs done, got the feet done. Pretty much just need the hands. Once that's done, he's pretty much done, he or she. There's one other thing I want to do, a little surprise that I want to throw in there for you guys. Excuse me. Don't want to tell you about it just yet, but I'm going to throw a little surprise. Make it super kind of cute, fun. Then after that, I got to get the other ones done. I think there's 3 or 4 more I got to do real quick. So hopefully they don't take as long. I got to get back into it. My schedule next week isn't as crazy. I just have basically some. I know this month was pretty crazy, like I told you guys, and that's the kind of thing. That's the point of doing this, right? So we're not. It's not just all about like making games. It's like you see us making games, but also living a life. Like we're trying to make the games and live the life and do all the stuff that we got to do on a day-to-day basis. So it's not just like, oh, here we go, or making a game. And then next video, oh yeah, now the game's at this stage, and now we're trying to show you like the overall big how it all comes together. So it's just been a journey so far. I know we're trying to get it out in January, so it's just looking like a little bit later, which is bumming me out. So that's kind of on me that I just got to get stuff done faster. So I'm hoping once I can get these characters done, then I can get the level done. Then we can put some stuff together and get it out there. you guys as fast as possible. So I'm still shooting for Thanksgiving. So, Black Friday, Thanksgiving, right around there. And then we'll release on iPhone January. By then we'll have 2 or 3, 4 more levels done. Probably have 2 or 3 probably realistic. Most likely really 2. But we'll see what we can do. So if we could do that, and then we'll update that though. So on Android, it will be updated as we get new stuff in, new content. So once these 2 are finished, these 2 worlds, I'll start on the 3rd world, build the levels, get the 3rd world done, we'll update it on Android. That way you guys have the 3rd level or the 3rd world, and then I'll start on the 4th world, and then so that way, hopefully by the time we put iPhone, it'll have like all 4 worlds that we're gonna have in there, and then have maybe some more stuff. So it's just the process, just the big thing. And like I said, we're trying to go to Star Wars. Who knows how long that'll take. Oh wow,
Yeah,
that looks really cool. Yeah.
And then
Wait, they have actual pieces? I thought it was holographic.
it doubles as the checkers, so that's cool.
That's so cool. Yeah.
I had to get it.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty sweet actually. I might have to get that too.
Yeah.
So.
I have to play it.
Yeah. You have to come out here so we can play.
We'll just I'll just set up a camera and we'll stream it. And we'll be like, okay, I moved here. This piece here.
Q4.
But yeah, it was super fun. The cantina was super cool too.
Yeah.
The cantina, we had to get a reservation the first time. Because it's like always packed and booked. But like when you walk in there, there's a robot that's like DJing and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's one
DJ
drink.
Rex, isn't it?
Think so? There's one drink that you have to order. I think it's called like the Fuzzy Tauntaun or something.
Okay.
But when you order it, they come up to you and they're like, okay, have you heard about this drink? And they're like, okay, I have to warn you, the exit doors are right over there. So if you start feeling sick or anything, just immediately exit. Do not snort it. Do not inhale it. Do not drink it. The foam. And I'm over here.
Don't drink the foam?
Yeah, because there's foam on it. They're like, don't snort it, don't inhale it, don't, do all this stuff with the foam. And if you do, and you start getting sick and start dying, I'm just going to come over here and laugh at you. And I was like, what the hell? What's up with this foam? But I started drinking it. I started drinking it, and it turns your lips and your tongue numb.
What?
Yeah, it's super cool. Like the person next to me was like, I ordered it, and the person next to me was like, yeah, I ordered that. It kind of turned your lips and tongue numb. I was like, what? No way. And so I started drinking it, and I was like, oh, this is super cool. So I was like, honey, you have to drink this. But yeah, that was super cool. And then the second day, we spent most of our time at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge the second day. Yeah. We ran into one of the people that was a part of my lightsaber building. He was like outside while we waited, and he was telling like Star Wars puns and jokes and stuff. And
nice.
He remembered us, and he was like, okay, so rumors on the street is that the cantina will start accepting walk-ins after 9 o'clock. So we're like, oh, cool. So at 9 o'clock, we go and get in line at the cantina, and the people walk by, and they're like, reservation? And we're like, we heard that you guys take walk-ins after 9. And the lady looked at me, and she was like, where'd you hear this from? And Ashley started to say the like worker's name, and I was like, oh, we heard it from a source. And they both just looked at us. Like, they both just like looked at us like suspiciously, and the person that was with her was like, who said it? And I was like, nobody. nobody. And then
Yeah.
the lady that was with him was like, just looked at him and was like, "You never reveal the source." And so we were able to walk in and just go in for a little bit without a reservation, which was cool.
That's sweet.
But yeah,
I can't
it was super cool.
believe you have to have a reservation. So and you can only stay in there for how long?
You can only stay in for 45 minutes, 2 drinks per person,
Okay.
and then they
They have food
rotate
and
out.
stuff in the cantina.
They do, but it's not like food. It's kind of like just snack stuff.
Okay, so it's not the restaurant.
Yeah, the restaurant was good though. The ribs from there was good.
Yeah.
But yeah, the cantina. The first time we went in there, it was like really packed, and we were like at the front, and the servers were going like around the sides, so we were like not getting any service. So eventually, when somebody walked by, I had to say, "Hey, can we get some freaking service?" They were like, "Oh yeah, what can we get you?" And we were both like, I hope our time doesn't start like when we walk in, because we were like already halfway up with our time by the time we actually got our
Oh
drinks.
wow. Wow.
But yeah, it was cool. Like the whole thing overall.
Sounds like quite the experience. How long were you guys for in total? 3 days?
3 days. We only stayed half a day the last day, because by that time our feet and stuff was really like hurting. But like the first day we kind of like developed a routine. So we got there super early. We went on a couple rides and stuff, and then we went to check into the hotel when it was ready, and we took a little nap so we were energized for the rest of the night. And then the second day, we went to the like early hour, and then we roamed around until like 11. Then we took like a 2-hour nap, so we were energized for the rest of the day, because we were only like a 10-minute walk away from the park, so it wasn't like too big of a deal.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. And then we did the same thing the third day. We went to the early thing, and then before we checked out, we took like a couple-hour nap, because I didn't want to have to drive back home all tired and everything.
Right.
But yeah, it was super cool. It's a whole experience.
It really is. It really is. We're really looking forward to going. That's like the only trip we're doing next year, so we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, it'd be cool. Do you know what days?
Sometime February, we think.
Okay. Definitely try to go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because Tuesday I think is like that dead day, at least for Disneyland.
Yeah.
Because people want to go like 3-day weekend, or they want to go Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and still have the weekend off. So Tuesday is kind of like that gray area. Because Tuesday, the longest wait for anything was like 30 minutes.
That's awesome. And they say that February, like stuff like January, February stuff is, and March is their least busiest time of the year, because everything's back up and running, school's back in, and all that stuff. And once you get
no holiday things going on,
right, until March, it's like spring break. So basically, try to get there before spring break. So yeah, so that's what we're planning on doing.
That'll be cool. 1 second. The dog wants in again.
Okay. Oh, okay. Sounds good. So yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. As you can see, Cody was super busy. Super busy myself. Still tired. Gotta be back to work tomorrow at 7 a.m. It's just a never-ending process. But the goal is to just keep trying to put in what we can put in when we can put it in, and find time to take as much time to get things done. Because that's the thing. It's like we're working towards your dream, your passion, whatever it is. That's what you really want to be doing. So all the other time spent doing other things or being somewhere that you don't want to be is really taxing, because you're like, I don't want to be doing this as much, because my focus, even though as much as I care about this other thing that I'm doing, my focus is what I really want to be doing. So
yeah,
it's tough. But I just know I'm exhausted. Like, it's been a long week. I know you guys had your honeymoon, so it's been a long week for all of us, but we're still trying to work on the game.
Yeah, you had fun too, right? You went to a concert?
Oh yeah, I went and saw Nick Offerman. It was hilarious. So I love Nick Offerman, so it's pretty cool. I have to say, I don't keep up on the most current events though. Like I'm not like really. So some of the stuff he was saying, I was like, what? Like everyone's laughing. I'm like the one fake laugh, like what?
That's so funny. Is he done?
So
Is he done with that?
Yeah. So what is he talking about? And then at one point, Katie even looked over to me. She's laughing. And she's like, "You don't get it, do you?" And I was like, "No." She starts laughing harder because she's like, "I can't believe you don't get it." I was like, I have no idea what he's talking about. But I mean, still, just to be in his presence and just to be like, "Oh, it's Nick Offerman." It's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, you can say you went.
Yeah. On my bucket list, I think I have. One of my things on my bucket list, 5 cities, and I think I've already. So I only have like one more. I was hoping it because to me, it's like you have to at least shake their hand, hi or whatever. So, but yeah, getting there. So I just told him that I've kind of slowly been working on the skeleton guy that we showed that live stream video for. He's almost finished. We're getting up there. And then I was just like, wasn't sure where you left off or what you were up to this week.
Yeah, I think last I was fixing a couple bugs. Like I said a lot of stuff the last podcast, unfortunately, that now I forget. Like, what was it that I did that week? But
you can't go back and watch it.
Yeah. But there was. Hey! Hold on. They have a sandal.
Oh, not the sandal. So, yeah. But, yeah, please remember, leave comments if you have questions, if you want to talk to us. What I'll try to do is next week, I'll try to do a character. And this one, I'll try to start from right from the beginning. I'll be ready. I'll sit down. And I'll just try to be like, this is how we go. I have reference images and stuff that I'll be using and pulling in and showing you guys all that.
But yeah, I was fixing bugs. I got all the enemies and all that player prefabs all hooked up and ready to go, at least with the characters that you gave me. And right. I think I got it down to where it shouldn't be too hard to swap stuff out and make new ones with the models. No.
Nice.
And then
right.
I made some levels. I think I made like 5 levels or so.
Oh, perfect. That's a good number.
And I think I left off. The last thing I was doing was I made a level with some crates in it. And then, like in the first game, we had it where if you shoot a crate, it'll bounce off and it'll kill stuff if it lands on you.
Right.
So I think I was setting up that to happen.
Good.
If a crate,
perfect.
if you like shoot a crate, then it like bounces off a wall and hits an enemy, it'll kill the enemy type of thing.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
But yeah, we got like 5 levels there.
Oh my goodness.
There's one level I can't wait for you to see. It's called the Horseless Saloon.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But I was doing that while I was streaming. I was kind of tired when I made it, so it probably. Nice. I don't know if it'll get into the final game, but it was just funny. Like, cause we have a carriage, and I made like 3 of them go across the screen at different times. So like one will go across, and then another, and then on the final one, there's like a sheriff on the front, and then there's 3 cowgirls in the back. It's just slowly going by.
That's cool.
They're not sitting, they're not doing anything, they're just doing their idle animation.
Nice.
Drop that.
So yeah, other than that, I think we're pretty much. I think that's pretty much it, man.
Yeah, I think today was just talking about Star Wars Land.
I know, right?
And how much I just want to go back. It was good to come home, though. I think I want to do a video on that. Like, we always say, like, if you're getting too burned out and stuff, take a break. But we never talk about what we do to get back into the groove of things. Because I kind of struggled with it, like, coming back. and getting into the groove of stuff. Because I got so much stuff to catch up on, like it's pretty overwhelming. So I might do a video on like what some things that I do to help get back into the groove.
I have some secrets I could tell you guys about that too. So we could maybe do a podcast or a live stream or
Yeah,
something.
maybe we'll
Talk
do that
about it.
Monday or whatever.
Yeah, because I definitely have some secret tips for staying motivated while you're on vacation.
Yeah, because
So when you come back, it's not such a hard transition.
yeah, because like I'm still right now still on vacation mode. Like my brain is like not clicked fully.
I can tell.
I know, but like
I can't tell.
I got an energy drink, I got coffee, so I'm gonna try to stay up. Last night I was up till like 4 a.m. working. So
Wow.
yeah, crazy.
I was not because I have to go to bed. So whoa. But yeah, that's just because I have to for so. Like right now, I'm getting really tired just because I've been up.
Yeah,
No nap. So
I think that's about it.
yeah, I think that's it.
If anybody
We're back.
is in here, has any questions,
Working super fast. Yeah, any questions? Any questions? I'm just gonna take a nap. You guys let me know when you have a question.
I don't think there's anybody viewing.
Can we do a live stream of just me sleeping?
Yeah, sure. What's this live stream about?
So do you post live streams, like live streams that we do back on our YouTube, or is it just on our YouTube and the Mixer thing?
Well, right now I did the restream, so it's streaming on the Mixer and YouTube. So once this is done, it'll automatically upload it to YouTube.
Oh, cool. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
So do we need a thumbnail?
Oh. Stop it! It's always the small one. What do you want to do for the thumbnail?
I was thinking we could do a space like because Galaxy's Edge.
Put the Falcon like going over us.
There you go. Put your lightsaber in both our hands. That'd be cool if I had a lightsaber. I would say we could do like a, like a thing.
That would be cool. That would be cool. But you don't.
So, I don't. Not yet. So
February.
we'll work on it.
Watch out for that.
February. All right. So I think I'm good, and so I'll just say to you guys, until next time.
Keep. Oh.
Keep.
Great.
There we go.
We'll get back.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.